So this is the front of our shop. It's called McKenna's Florist. It's in Glendale, New York. And currently we are observing safe distance practices. So I'm only out here right now without my mask on so I can talk to you. And I'll be going back inside and locking the door. But this is the front of our store. The window is still decorated for Easter because you know part of our business is making things for people's occasions and holidays that they celebrate. And even though Easter was last week, this coming Sunday, April 19th, is the celebration of Greek Orthodox Easter. And these are our little Easter mascots. They're our bunnies. And as you can see, they move. And we actually have these for about 35 years, and they've been a little bit of a tradition in our shop. So right now we're going to go inside and we'll lock the door and come on in. Okay, so this is the inside of our shop, and at first I thought we would try to really tidy it up and make it look like super nice for you, but then I realized I want this to be as real as possible for you. So this is our display refrigerator, which right now has a very nice selection of all different kinds of flowers, and in our series of lessons you will learn about all these different flowers. And besides having flowers in the display case, we like to have flowers in the shop so that when customers come in, they can feel a little bit like they're almost in a marketplace. And people love seeing things in person where they can kind of touch them and see what they're all about. And a very special thing about our shop is that we have a piano. Right now we're arranging a bouquet for a customer. It's his mom's birthday, and I'm starting off with a very beautiful tropical flower. It's called the Bird of Paradise, and I'm going to take an assortment of flowers and make them into a bouquet and then put them in a glass vase. So I have my Bird of Paradise. Next I'm taking something very colorful and beautiful. It's called Solidago. And next to that, I'm going to put a beautiful piece of something called Monte Cassino. And these flowers are grown all over the world. The birds of paradise, they grow them a lot in South America. And then we're adding to this beautiful bouquet a beautiful pink lily. This is a little bit like the queen of flowers, this lily. People love these. And what's so nice about them is that there's a bloom open and then there are other blooms that will open. So that's our beautiful lily. And then the other thing that we have that's really colorful is this beautiful flower. This is called stock. It's got a very nice fragrance. And this is something really unusual. This is kale. And this is the same kale that you could eat. This one is called ornamental kale because people like to use it in bouquets and to decorate, but if you wanted to eat it, you could. So that's some kale. And now we're going to put some of our favorite flowers. These are called Pom-Poms, and these are daisy pom-poms. We love these because they last a long time. Customers have told us that when they get them home, they last for 2 or 3 weeks. Another pom-pom. We have a beautiful yellow pom-pom going in now. Okay. One of the things that happens when you work in a flower shop is you have a tendency to throw things on the floor. And a little philosophy that we have in our shop is a messy shop is a busy shop. Because if you have too much time to keep your shop super clean, it means you're not working a lot. So this has been a little bit of our statement for many years now. So when you see it looking messy, that means that we're doing well and we're busy. Okay, so back to our bouquet. This beautiful flower, this is called Hypericum, and it is in the same family as a coffee bean. And when coffee beans first grow, they start off a reddish color, and then they dry them and roast them, and that's where we get coffee from. And now back into our refrigerated section. I'm going to take out a few roses. I'm going to take out a beautiful yellow rose and a beautiful red rose. And how about some orange roses? Why not? Okay. Another wonderful flower to work with that's a little bit unusual. This is called liatris. And one of the things that we have to do to this flower before we can put it in a bouquet is we want to make sure that whatever part is going to go in the water, that there are no leaves touching it. So we have this special tool that we use. It's pretty much like a scraper for flowers. And you can see it's got a little spring. And we go like this, and we bring it down. And there I am being messy. And now when I put this into the vase, the leaves that are here will not be in the water. Okay, so you can see how this is shaped up rather nicely. And one color that I haven't put in that a lot of people like, baby, is a little bit more pink. So I'm going to take a beautiful pink carnation and put that in. And another thing that people love for finishing off a bouquet is a little bit of this flower. This is called baby's breath. The botanical name is gypsophilia. And we're going to use that just to give it that little bit of a kind of fillery, whimsical look. So now I'm going to get ready with the vase, okay? And I'm going to be using this vase right here, okay? And I'm going to fill it with water. We're not going in the back room because it's a mess back there, and until I know you better, I'm not going to let you see it. So I'm going in the back room. I'm filling my vase with water. Okay, so here's my vase. And now I'm going to take probably the most important tool that we use here in the shop. This is called a flower clipper. And we always cut our flowers on an angle so that they drink better in the water. And there I am clipping them, making a mess. Because a messy shop is a busy shop. Okay, I'm going to check the height just a little bit shorter. Sometimes you get it right on the first try. The stems are flying. I'm actually hitting my husband with the stems. Okay, I'm going to insert them into the vase. And here we have, I think, a beautiful look. Would you say? It looks nice? Okay, we're doing a little bit of adjusting here. Maybe put this a little more in the center. Okay, like that? Okay. And one thing that a lot of people like on a vase is a little bit of ribbon. So we're going to take maybe this nice bright pink color. Okay, and put this around our vase. And now that I'm looking at it, I do see one or two spaces here that I'd like to fill in. So I'm just going to put something else to fill in. Ribbon giving me a little bit of a problem there. Let me raise it up a little bit. I'm going to ask my design consultant what flower he thinks would look good right there in that bare spot. Would you say maybe another pom-pom in there would look nice?
Yes.
Okay. We already have this color. Let's see. How about a white one?
Yes.
Okay, the consultant says put a white one. Okay. Cutting it, throwing some leaves on the floor again, making it messy. Okay, what do you think now?
Beautiful.
Okay, we agree. Okay, so our arrangement is ready. We're just going to wrap it up.